Let's turn the microphone on. There we go. Alrighty then. And of course my dog's gonna start barking now. So here is the new look. This is a modification off of my new daily severe weather outlook here. So I like this look. I like the overall look. It's clean, it's crisp. I don't have some of the overlay issues I was trying to do with other layering here. So I see a distinct improvement here on this, comparatively speaking. And what's really good about this is that I can go from this view here, flip one graphic, go right over to the wall. I can go back and forth on any graphic I've got, all of them. All right. Now, the thing I've got to work on here, and I can't do it now, is I have to work on the bells and whistles for the Chat Ninja stuff. I do like the ability to pull up in the TV screen. I want to be able to pull up everybody's chats. I gotta build that back in again, and I can't pull it from the other one. I can't just up and copy it, unfortunately. The watch and warning stuff, that was easy to fix. So this looks like my other. Now the information down below down here, I might change that up. I think current condition can stay, severe outlook can stay, model forecast can stay, tropics latest climate outlook. That's kind of when I use my other stuff, and I don't know about doing that. If I tell you one thing, if I could figure out the graphic where I can have an animating thing that can move on every graphic, that would be so cool. That would be so cool here. So, but I can go into watches and warnings here. I can go to the radar. This looks really clean. Really, really nice. I think this is going to look, much, much better for the hurricane season coverage stuff, this stuff, and I can go back and forth. I think it's a big, big improvement. Hey, Ireland, are you back in the house? If you're back in the house, put something in the chat, because I can't see you. I can see your stuff down there. Like, hello, send. There I am. Hey. Yeah, I think it's. Let's see here if I can pop this out or not. How about chat? Am I in the right? Am I in the right one? I think I am. Yeah, I'm in the right one. Just double checking that stuff there. But I got the crawl down below, which is good. That's a big plus. We got the watch. I can update this one, which is really cool. Check this out. Check out this. I can sit there with this graphic. I can switch over to all of them. Now I can go to the tornado parameter. It's right there, nice and clean. Got the hail parameter. Got the high wind parameter. I can switch on all of them. They're all there. Doesn't change the view there. I can do 4-panel, all 4. Boom, right there. You can see everything nice and clean. I really like how that looks out. And also going through the service where I'm getting this from, I can go right back to the national if I want to, and just go back to the national look and go right there. So I can interact all my graphics and be specific for a specific location on that as well. What I really love is, here's a really good thing I like. I want to show you this real quick. I do have this. The big thing I do love is having the where'd I put it first? Hold on a second. So I'm trying to find what I did with it. Should be over here. So one of these. It wasn't that one. Well, I gotta find it first. Hold on. Well, I may have to pull it back up. Let me just do this. What is it? Pull this back up like weather bell here. There we go. And I'm still logged in. Good. So let's go to HRR. I'll go to the model data here. And minimize that. And go to popular. Oops. Our resolution. Popular. Positive reflectivity. Let's get the right U.S. regions. U.S. North Central. Bama. And what's really good about this is I love being able to have the full. No, that still is off a little bit, isn't it? That version of it is anyway. I mean, I could fix it. It's not too big a deal because this is set for the continental United States. So there's the big picture. But I could always modify that. But this is set for that. So what I probably need to do here is, okay, I figured out what I got to do with this. What I have to do with this is I have to sit there and make two versions of this. Like if I turn this off, you can see just the green screen that this thing's implanted in. Okay, so it's a screen capture of that zone. I need to make one that is for a regional one because I don't like having to reset that modular thing every time that I do it. So what I probably need to do for this one is I need to rename this one. We'll call this one, oh, I don't know, US only. Okay, so we'll just call that one US. And it's kind of, oh, it changes all of them, doesn't it? Oh, crack, that sucks. Oh well, I guess I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way if I want to. But this is how I would do this. Let me go back to studio mode here. So if I switch over to US Central, it kind of grabs it there a little bit. So what I got to do, hey Leighton, how you doing, brother? I'm testing the new look here. If you got any feedback, please let me know. I'm kind of working on taking advantage of the severe weather stuff, and since I was having some technical issues earlier, I was like, you know what, let's try to just fix this thing up a little bit better, and we'll use this up a little bit. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm just kind of taking advantage of the, I'll just take this all up to here, I guess. Oh, I see where that's a bit of a problem. But this is just for kicks and giggles. So even though it'll be on there twice, it's okay. Yeah, I think it looks good too. I really do. The only thing I'm missing on this is the one thing I do like about this. Let me show you this real quick. And I don't have my wireless on, so just bear with me here for a second. But what I could do here, which I really like, which is really cool, is, well, hold on. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I don't even have it on this one. But let me get another graphic. We'll try another graphic here. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So let's go back to studio mode here, and let's take a look at just the regular local radar. Let's talk this one. We got a warning right there, which is cool. Now, what I like about this that I can do is when I want to do this. So let's look at this. Let's look at this tornado here. Let's look at the velocity mode, high velocity mode here. We got some stuff going on. Looks like it's out in the middle of nowhere. They're not even getting any cities lining up on that. But I can go into this, and what I like about the way I got this thing set up now, which is really cool, is that I can hit this button, you get the wire pulled up, and then I go right over here, and then I can sit there and talk about what's going on the graphic as I'm doing it, and talk about this. Like here, just updated here. I could do this, and then I can come back over to the wall, and just hit one button, and I'm right back here. So on every graphic I can go back and forth, which is something I couldn't do before, just because it wasn't built that way. So when I added my wall, I could do both things and be able to do that. So this is going to make us a little more effective for the hurricane season and everything else. Now, I haven't done anything with my tropic stuff yet. What's got to happen with the tropic stuff is that when I go to the tropical stuff, the information on the crawl, and I'm not figured out exactly how I want to do the information on those graphics. They'll have to be done a little bit differently. Yeah, the green screen was a nice add. I added that in a little while, about a month or so ago. We figured out some really big things here. I have in the last month or so, which has really got me much closer on par with everybody else in the universe. Nobody's watching me yet, but I'm definitely gotten a lot better as far as the stuff is concerned. And I could show you. I'm gonna go back. I gotta pull that model back. The big thing is to be able to telestrate and can sit there and I can move into this stuff right here. I can talk about the storms. I can sit here and to be able to telestrate on a much effective manner here than I could ever do before. We can sit there. We can highlight here. I could change that. Although I need to change that to yellow here. So I can highlight the different areas. Make me the red here. So I can, point out different things and stuff that I couldn't do before, because it took me a hot minute to figure out some of the technical aspects of doing this, but we're getting there. That's the whole point. Get a little better every day, and we're getting there. But what I got to figure out though is when it comes to the tropical part of this, how do I incorporate this into the overall look? Obviously you see the yellow things, they change depending on what topic I'm talking about. And obviously when we won't talk about climate outlook, that's from my daily reports. But the crawl, that's just the generic crawl down below, that will have to be specifically tailored for the tropics. And I'm going to talk with my buddy Steve to see if he can help me out here a little bit to be able to, when I'm doing tropical stuff and we're talking about stuff out in the tropics and we got a crawl, we can use with that crawl information could be the same for that. But when I'm in the severe weather mode coverage, it could be a little something. I can turn it on. One says National Hurricane Center, one has no. I don't want to put two crawls on there because I think it'll get confusing if you have two of them on there. Let's see. Nice. No, what are you working on making it? Looks like good graphics, but how is Oklahoma tonight? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed your question there. My bad. Oklahoma, I think you're okay, man. You're looking okay down that way. That does not looking all that bad down that way. The severe weather look, doesn't even, that's the day one outlook here. Oklahoma's pretty quiet. So you're okay down Oklahoma, just a marginal risk. You don't even have marginal risk. So you're okay down there. You're looking good. You still got that new tornado warning that just came out here. Let's take a look at that. That's a pretty impressive cell. Oof, that's a nasty looking thing, isn't it? Doesn't show up very well on the high road storm velocity. High road velocity, yeah, a little bit. So we got a little bit of our spin sitting right through there, but there's nothing out ahead of it. It looks like it's out in the middle of nowhere. The one thing I did have my buddy, the severe thunderstorms, instead of having it right out thunderstorm, I had him abbreviate thunderstorm just so it wasn't as long, so it would line up a little bit better with my tornado warning graphic. Because it's really, when you see the crawl down below and you see the two warnings, it's actually one graphic. This one's with the crawl, one's with the two things. And I copy it 3 layer and I place it where I want it to go. So that's what's going on with that. So, see if Connor, oh, he wasn't broadcasting earlier. I don't think he's still not broadcasting. Huh. That was interesting. Vince is out. Storm. Ooh, those are pretty. And that's another thing with the way this thing is set up now with the graphic. My full screens that I pull out from Radar Mega is much cleaner, much crisper. Looks a lot better than it ever did before. So that's a big plus there. Now, what I do want to figure out is I'm probably going to make a Twitter version where my Twitter feed will go completely into that graphic. So I'll probably make a Twitter version of that, and I still might do a quad version as well. I haven't built one yet. I need to. I can show you, this is kind of my old quad here. Can I show you this one? This is when I was doing hurricane coverage, but I want to make a quad version of this for the storm chasers and stuff. This one's a lot cleaner than what I had before, but that's something that's, still got to work on that one. Still got to build that one. So that's to be taken. That was something else I just noticed with that graphic. I never noticed it before. I guess notice it now. I guess that whenever a new warning comes in, that yellow actually pulses a little bit. I didn't even notice that. When it says severe thunderstorm warning number 5, it just posted in on that. So I just noticed that popped in. This one updates. I believe this one updates on its own. It should be. Let me double check here. It should be updating on its own. Yeah, it is. So, and there's no warnings out there that's showing, although I'm seeing one down here. This one's probably getting ready to expire. Let me double check here. No, it says 22 minutes left on that. So the one thing that I may want to check is to might find me another warning source, just because that one sometimes gets a little dated. Not to mention it shows everything. So, got a new warning just came out here. I don't have my audio's turned off right now. Normally you'd hear that alert tone going off, but I got it muted right now. Oh, look at the baseball. Hello. Baseball size hail. Hello. Look at that. This is for Central Holt County. It goes till 6:30. Another thing I'm thinking about adding here is I've got the alert clock on there to do a countdown for me. I might find a way to bring in maybe above me. Maybe I put a countdown clock up there that just recycles. Basically like a 5 or 6 minute countdown. And for those who don't know anything about YouTube, when you're doing a severe weather coverage, and I'm kind of playing around a little bit. Hey, what's up there, Kenny Lang? Yeah, you're not lying, man. You guys were just it was brutally hot there, and I got to make a graphic for that one. I've not done that yet. I do have a, I think this is, let's see if this one's up. This one's, no, I don't have it up right now. I can pull it up though. Just give me a second here. I can show it to you. We can look at that real quick. Let me go back to the severe weather here. Yeah, Oklahoma was hot too, man. Y'all were hot all over the place. It was so bad. Let me pull this up real quick, and I can show you that. Just have to pull up the graphic. I've not got it up here. I want to keep this one up, and let me get logged into my Pivotal one, and we can look at the observations and look there. There it is, and yeah, there it goes right there. I'm not sure if this will show up, but you guys, I've not built it for this, so just bear with me here for a second. I'll pull that up for you here. A model Pivotal. Yeah, there we go. It's not framed correctly, but you get the gist here. You can kind of see everything that's going on. I mean, look, there's 102. There's 95. These are air temperatures, by the way. 96. Just really, really, really bad heat conditions. So I need to create one for this one. Oops, sorry. Oops. Didn't know you could bloom that out there. Yeah, it got pretty hot. And then you factor in the heat indexes. Look at these. Check these out. I feel oh, jeez Louise. Woo! Look at it. There you go. 112. I mean, let me scroll this up a little bit more here. There we go. Yeah, 112, 117. That's like Kuwait hot, man. They're in eastern Iowa. There's a heat index out there right now of 117 degrees. Oh my God. Then you wonder why we're getting bad weather like this. You're getting a big plow of this colder air kind of running into that dang stuff. This is soup. 109, 108. Woo! That's some nasty stuff, man. That is some nasty, nasty stuff. So I do need to create a version of this that needs to go with my currents. I usually use this for model data. I was using this to show my highs and lows for my daily product. Your family's in the AC business. Yeah, good money right now. I mean, wow, that's extremely hot. That's something. But you can see why we're getting storms like these that are flaring off. I mean, these temperature contrasts here are quite impressive. I mean, when you look at it, I mean, we got 60s and 70s back here, and you got 90s and 100s out ahead of this. I mean, just really nasty stuff, man. Ooh, that won't clear. Oh, I'm not sure why it won't clear, but it will not clear. Oh, that's nasty. Well, I'll have to get off that graphic. Not sure why that's not clearing. All right, let's go to settings. Where's my hotkey? It should be working. Where is my clearer? All right, let's see. We'll do F12. We'll make it F11.